Welcome back to Galarza Gaming. We are back with some Project L stuff. So, on Riot's channel, they actually posted a how to play video, which explains all the mechanics of Project L, which is super important because I want to learn these new fuse, the fuse mechanics. I think that's what they're called, the groove. It's their groove system, the fuse mechanics, nothing crazy. I definitely want to see what the button scheme is, right? I know, obviously, we know there's going to be a light, medium, heavy punch, but I want to see if they change some things, like, is there an S button, stuff like that. We're going to hop right into it. I'm going to just start this video up.
Good morning, EVO attendees. As many of you are warming up...
Also, it's EVO. I didn't mean to... I'm sorry, I paused it. It is EVO weekend. If you are at EVO, good luck to you in your pools. Seriously. You guys are doing amazing. Obviously, be careful out there. Wear a mask. It is an event. A lot of people get sick coming back from events. Make sure to wear a mask. If not, you're vaccinated. No big deal. Still, just obviously, drink a lot of water. Stay hydrated out there, all right? We're going to hop right back in.
Up for pools. I wanted to take a moment to
Turn it
give
up
you
a
all
little
the
bit.
info you'll need
I don't know how
about
low this
Project
is
L.
on your end.
Available all day today and tomorrow on the show floor. What you'll be playing is a demo of Project L that we put together just for EVO. Because we're playing
And Project L is at EVO right now. So if you're at EVO, make sure to go over to Riot Games, wherever they have the setup at, and go check it out. Play the demo for yourself.
The team is excited to put the game in front of the FGC. So let us know what you think. For now, though, let's dive in on how to play.
Hello everyone, Caroline here.
God, look at this.
Designer on
that character design, man. Like, I'm gonna just rewind this just a little bit. Just look how sick Yasuo look. Like, this just looks so good, man. I'm so happy to see that this game is shaping so well.
I'm a game designer on the team. Let's get right into it.
Offense. Okay, let's see what you got.
Project L has light, medium, and heavy normal attacks.
Yep, we already knew that.
Modified with a
we got our light, medium, heavy. Normals,
Here
no big deal.
Basic combos. You can launch your opponent with down, forward, and heavy.
Okay, so launcher has its own it has its own input. That's cool.
Each champ also has a range of special moves.
And there's two S buttons. Two S buttons. So where are the two S buttons going to be back buttons then? I would assume they would be back buttons. So if you have three normal buttons on your normal face, what's the fourth one? Or is the fourth one of the S buttons? Maybe it's a defense mechanic button? I don't know. We're going to keep going.
S1 and S2 buttons. You've also got access to 2 different level 1 ultimates for finishing combo.
So, I don't know if anybody's actually noticed. They are definitely going the easy combo route, which I like that. I like that route personally. I think that's a really good route, especially for newer people that if you haven't played fighting games, it makes it a little bit easier for you guys. Like, the best way to, honest to God, explain it is Street Fighter 6, where they have modern inputs. Modern inputs give you auto combos. They give you access to easy special moves, whereas you're just pressing one button in a direction and you're doing a Hadouken or a Shoryu, right? It's a big thing right now in the Street Fighter community. I personally don't play on modern. I'm not huge on modern, but I do play a lot of anime fighters. Obviously, I play a lot of Arc System Works titles where there is auto combos, so I obviously know how to work around it. So let's keep on going. Right, we get the easy input with the supers. That's cool.
Press down in S1 or
that'll make things a lot easier converting on combos too.
And try down S1 and S2 together for your champ's strongest cinematic level 2 ultimate.
Or fall before me.
Very cool. So there's only 2 supers actually. I just noticed that. There's only 2 supers. Right, you've got your level 1 and your level 2 super, which is pretty cool. So we know that Yasuo, just off yesterday's gameplay, Yasuo can actually combo his level 1 super into his level 2 super, which is really cool. Can everybody do that, or is that just a unique thing for him? I'm sure other characters will be able to do it. He's not going to be the only one to do it, but I'm sure we will get there. Like, I don't expect Darius to be able to do that, because if so, that'd be fun.
So with all of these big buttons, how do you defend? Project L has quite a few defensive options. Like you'd expect, holding back or down back blocks. But if you want to get them off,
okay, push blocks in the game.
try a push block. Or
Push blocking takes a meter? Did I just see that correctly? I definitely did see that correctly. Let's look at the bottom of the... If we look at the bottom left of the screen right here, where Darius is blocking at.
Off you. Try a push block.
It does. It takes a meter. That's weird. I'm not used to that. That's definitely going to take some getting used to. Which means you can't just willy-nilly push block like you can like with advanced cards and stuff like that in Marvel. Or like same thing with Dragon Ball FighterZ where they have the reflecting. So that's kind of neat. Very neat. Definitely different. It's definitely different.
Or a retreating guard.
Okay. So this is the mechanic where in the other video where I was watching it with you guys and I was like, what is that little blue dash that Darius is doing? It's a reversal dash. That's really cool. Okay. So there's a lot of defense mechanics actually implemented in this. Yep. Okay,
if you
that's
think
very
you've
cool.
got the reads, you can parry high or low attacks for the cost
Obviously,
of one
we've got
bar
the parry.
of meter.
We know about the parry.
A well-timed parry creates a shock.
If you haven't seen the Yasuo video, where I explain the parry,
and refunds the meter cost. But mistiming one
go
leaves
check
you
that out.
vulnerable to punishment. Replay. Is your opponent jumping at you or over you a lot? All champions also have access to an anti-air attack.
Okay, so
Try
2H
holding
is
down
your...
and press-
So they're going the universal route of anti-airs for most anime fighting games, which is usually 2H. Most of the time, even in like Street Fighter, stuff like that, like you're going to be, if you do crouch fierce, you're doing an anti-air. So, I mean, it's a pretty universal button for most fighting games. So that's nice. That's nice to know at least.
Pressing heavy when your opponent is crowding your airspace. And if you're in a really bad spot, send in your assist champ with a well-timed dynamic save.
Okay, so we've got the burst mechanic, but if you notice here, while your teammate is KO'd, you can still use the burst mechanic. Like, your teammate will still pop into the screen to do the burst mechanic. That's pretty neat. I like that. So does that mean assists are still, like, okay to use, or are they just... I assume they're probably not. I'm going to be honest. They're probably not. But I still think this is really cool that even though... Because this is a game where you can play with 4 people, right? So let's say Echo is a person, Ari's a person, Yasuo is a person. These are 4 separate people playing. If Darius is dead, Yasuo is on screen. Darius is obviously, he's in the background. He can still use the burst mechanic, right? There is still some element to strategic play here. Whereas he can still use burst from the back, right? This isn't just a Yasuo play. He still has a little bit to do. This isn't put your controller down. This is you still need to watch and you still need to be relevant here. I like that. That's very cool.
Even if they're already KO'd, your off-screen partner will still swoop in to help you break up combos. You'll only get to dynamic save a couple of times a match, and it can be countered if you're not careful.
And it can't be blocked. Okay. Very neat.
Speaking of teammates, remember, you can play Project L solo or with a friend on your team. Options for 2 champs to work together, and pretty much every tag and assist mechanic is tied to the team button. Check it out.
So sick, man. That character's so cool.
So every champion has 2 assist actions, used by hitting team left or team right. When you're playing solo, both inputs are controlled by you.
Okay, so you're... I assume on your face buttons, right? Your normal face buttons. If you're playing on pad, I'm going to assume that your tag button is a button. Just it's going to be part of your... If you're playing on PlayStation controller, if square is light, triangle is medium, circle is heavy, X would probably be your tag button. That's cool. Obviously on stick you can put it wherever you please. Whichever is the most comfortable for you.
But if you're playing with a friend, assists are controlled by your teammate off screen. For charged assist, it's a similar deal. Hold the team button down for the assist champion to come out and release it for their move.
Okay, so you can delay the
When you want
assist
to
too.
quickly swap assist and point champions, hold down the team button. If you want to get him in even faster, just press the team button while they're all...
Now, I explained handshake tagging already in another video. One of our first Project L video. But I will explain it one more time, even though the video is about to explain it too. Basically, if your assist character is on the screen already, after using the assist, you use your tag button again, and you swap to your character.
Ready on screen. The team button can also be used for a launching attack that cues up your teammate for an alley-oop air combo. Okay, here's a fun one. When you get...
So I'm going to go back to that real fast. So with this alley-oop launcher, or the alley-oop air combo,
used for a launching
right?
attack.
This is something I'm kind of curious about. I'm going to mute her real fast. I'm going to put this in probably in a loop real fast. Now, my whole thing with this is it neutral tag button is where you're just going to get the tag launcher? Or is there, like, maybe I have to press, like, up and tag, right? I assume it's probably just neutral tag because I only see the T. Whereas you just press the tag button and you're going to go for the launcher most of the time. Right? He got probably, I assume that was probably heavy button, tag launcher, Ari comes up, we do whatever we're doing, hit some special buttons, bow, put him down, go for the OTG here. Like, there's so many, this is really cool. The setups you can do is going to be really sick. I'm going to put it back at normal play speed now. I'm sorry. I know, I'm all over the place in this video, even though it's just a normal mechanics video.
Fun one. When you get KO'd before your ally, and they're low on health, you can still impact the match with a super powerful off-screen move. We're calling this Last Stand, and it's a way to claw your way back from early losses.
Is that a super? Did I just see that? That's her super, right? If I've seen correctly, or is that just like her normal dash button? So it's Last Stand. So I was a little bit in the ballpark, right, when I said about having, when we were talking about what was it? Oh my goodness. Why am I blanking? We just looked at it like literally a minute ago and I have no idea what it's called. Well, when your character dies, you can burst, right? But when your character also dies, you go into Last Stand and you get one more assist. And it looks like it's a super. Like a level 1 super, maybe?
We're calling this Last Stand.
Is that what that is? Or is if hopefully obviously I hope I'm wrong. Because if so, that's super punishable. But like with the way the characters work in this game, where I see like Echo is a pressure monster, Darius is a crazy mid-range pressure monster, Yasuo is just Yasuo because Yasuo is always good in anything he's in. You know, Ari is a movement god. You know, that's where a lot of these characters shine, and that is too. So that's really cool. I like that. I like where we're going with this. The fuse system. Here we go.
Lastly,
this is what I'm really interested in,
fuse
for me
system.
personally.
Fuses are powerful synergy options that change up your duo's playstyle. For example, the 2x assist fuse allows your team to throw out 2 assists back-to-back instead of 1.
That's kind of broken. I'm going to be honest, that's a little broken. To be able to have your assist come out 2 times on block? So I can run up on you, have you block the assist, I run up, I hit that, I hit you, keep you in this block string, you open up, try to press a button, let's say you try to mash on me, the second part of the assist comes out. That's broken. That's so busted. Wait, this is actually insane.
Another fuse
so many
option
cool combo
is Double Down,
possibilities,
which lets you and your duo link ultimates together. So
okay, and we know what Double Down is. Double Down is just DHC.
Can also ult with you, one after another, to deal massive damage. Fury Fuse is a great option for newer players that kicks in when champions are low on health.
This is X Factor?
They'll get a damage bonus.
Don't tell me
and
they gave me
access
sparking.
To a special dash cancel.
Okay, it's not sparking, but it's like, what's that? What did they call it in Dragon Ball? I'm trying to remember what it's called. Last Stand. I think it's actually called Last Stand in that. I don't remember. But it's like when you're on your last character, both characters are KO'd. You get a crazy damage bonus plus spark. If you have sparking, it just stacks on top of it, and you just literally 2 hits on you get hit and you kill a character. If you play Dragon Ball or even like Marvel with the X Factor and stuff like that. But it doesn't look like it's that way because it just says dash cancel. I see where it says dash cancel. The bonus damage is what worries me because what kind of bonus damage are we talking? Like, is this gonna be like a lot? Like, I'm kind of curious. Like, am I gonna be able to TOD you from this bonus damage? Because if so, this is gonna be super strong. In a lot of, it's gonna be picked a lot. I feel because of that.
But if you prefer things a bit more dynamic, Freestyle Fuse
Freestyle
allows teams
tag.
to handshake
I like
tag
that name
multiple
too,
times within
Freestyle.
one
I think that's actually really cool.
You can pull
Very
off
good
some
way to actually
crazy
describe
extended
this.
combos with this.
So freestyle tag is obviously, in layman's, basically when you handshake tag, get your partner to come out, they do a thing, and then they can tag right back into you, and then do it again. Like, this is actually super. This looks like it's going to be a lot of fun doing this. I think I'm probably going to enjoy this one the most. It's either I'll probably use this one the most or the DHC one. Just because of past fighting games, I probably will. Just because of, like, getting comfortable with the game. It's something I know very prevalently. So I'll most likely use the DHC one at first. And before I start messing around with everything else. And this one too. Just for, I want to see what kind of combo opportunities I can get. Whenever I get my hands on this game. Whenever it comes out, hopefully.
I know this seems like a lot, but really,
hopefully soon.
you'll pick up most of this as you play. So don't
my
worry
hope
too much
is
about the details. Get out there, press
that
some
it'll
buttons,
be
and tell us what you
next
think.
spring.
Here's
or
a controller
or
diagram
summer.
for y'all. Screenshot this now if you want an easy reference.
Alright, here we go. Button layout.
We can't wait.
Oh, whoa, lady. I thought it was paused. I didn't realize it wasn't paused. Alright. If you're playing on stick, light, medium, heavy, obviously normal buttons, and your dash buttons here. Special 1, special 2, tag button, very cool. Nothing too crazy. So if you're a pad player, like I was saying, PlayStation, square, triangle, circle, it's pretty normal for most tag games actually. I don't know who's texting me right now, but I'm not worried about it. So, and then tag button is on square, just like I said. And then your back buttons are going to be special buttons. I like that. Cool. Got your dash button and your parry button back here, too. Very nice. I like the control scheme. Very simple, very straight to forward. I like that.
Now if you want an easy reference.
Especially for a tag game where everything's going to be like super complicated and hard to learn at
We can't wait to see what you
first.
do this weekend with Project L, which, just to confirm, is not our final name. We'll share that a bit later. Riders will be on site to meet y'all, run some sets, and get your feedback. We'll see you soon.
Alright, and that's it. So, what I've gathered is this game's it looks like it's gonna be a ton of fun. I really like a lot of the mechanics they're introducing, or not even like introducing because other games have it, but I like what they're doing with theirs because this is a tag game, and I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's gonna be a ton of fun. I can't wait till I can actually play it. Hopefully, I wish, man. Tell me, take me. But I know we talked a lot in this video, just off of a 5-minute mechanic video. It really probably didn't even need to be this long. But, everybody have a nice day. Make sure you hit the sub button if you haven't already. Like the video. Let me know what you guys think of Project L. And, like I said, if you haven't watched Evo this weekend, check it out. A lot of cool stuff happening. Have a great day.